Today, we're going to be talking about how to overcome bad feelings and some tips and strategies that will help you do exactly that. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do so and help me reach my goal of 10,000 subscribers. Now, let's get messy. Welcome, my beautiful friends. I'm Natalie, and I'm here to share with you how I've turned my messes into messages and come out the other side. I'm not a doctor, though, so if you feel you need one, please get one. But if you're looking for a friend who's been there, like and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. So today, I'm going to be going over the 3 steps that I use to overcome bad feelings. And I hope it helps you too. So step 1 is acceptance. I have to accept the things I cannot change and have the courage to change the things that I can. And in accepting a bad feeling, a bad situation, a bad outcome, this gives me peace. It does, because I am surrendering that I don't know everything. Something's not going my way. It is what it is, and it's working for my good as long as I accept it. And step 2 is surrender to it. So now I've accepted that this situation is going. But when I fully surrender to it, I surrender to accepting it. The situation is what it is. It's now caused a bad feeling in me. So I have to accept that and surrender to the bad feeling, which means don't fight it. Surrender to it, don't fight it. When things don't go my way, I surrender and just say, okay, God, I know you're doing something better for me. You've got it going in the works. And as long as I trust in you and I keep doing the next right thing, you're going to work for my good. That is so important to believe with all your heart and soul. The moment I started to believe God was working for my good and not against me, life started happening for me. But then we have to come to step 3. My friends, step 3 is the most important part. It is the medicine that makes all of this work. And what is it? Gratitude. Gratitude. And don't just say, I'm grateful for this or that. After you surrender and accept, you come to a place of gratitude, even if you're only grateful that you can see or that you have your arms and your legs. Just find something that you're grateful for. I'm grateful, God, that I've got a roof over my head, because a lot of people don't. I'm grateful that I have plenty of food in the fridge, because again, a lot of people don't. A big problem, and this is what has happened to me, I had a big problem with the me factor, thinking I was all that mattered, living in a place of selfishness and not thinking for a second like, hey, there's billions of people in the world and we're all on this roller coaster of life, and some people have it easier than others, but do they? Like, we can judge from the outside that their life is easy, but we don't know. We don't know what someone's going through. We really don't. So by just focusing on accepting your reality for what it is, surrendering the bad feeling, and coming back to a place of gratitude. Guys, this works so good for me. Gratitude will literally heal anything. Anything. Try it. Because I get it. It's hard. You're probably saying, Natty, how can I be grateful that someone cheated on me? How can I be grateful that I was abused? Right? And that's very, very valid. But God is working everything out for your good, right? I've been abused. I've been in bad moods. I've been let down. But I find gratitude for something. And I don't just say, I'm grateful that I can see today. I say, oh my gosh, I am so grateful that I can see today. A girl I know lost vision in half of her eye just from stress. So this tells me that stress can cause lots of issues. But if we have this place of unshakable gratitude, unwavering faith that God is working everything out for our good no matter what, it's a superpower, my friends. It is a superpower that you can have access to. It all starts in your mind. It all starts with your thoughts, with your attitude, with the mindset that you choose to go into a situation with. There was a gentleman named Viktor Frankl that wrote a book called Man's Search for Meaning. He was in the concentration camps back in the day during the Holocaust. And he wrote, "You can take away my freedom, you can take away everything, but you cannot take away my attitude." And he chose to have a good attitude going through it, and magical things happened for him. And they can happen for you too. Start using these 3 steps and watch the magic happen. Having a positive attitude and mindset and using the 3 steps that I just went over has changed my life drastically. Drastically. I used to wallow in self-pity and negativity and doubt. And now that I use these 3 steps to combat any bad feeling or any negativity, my life has changed. Now, it wasn't overnight, but amazing things started happening to me. And I've discussed this in other episodes. Last year on the 4th of July, somebody I was dating tried to kill me. He got very drunk and held me up against the wall and literally tried to suffocate and strangle me. I came back home to stay with family, crippled, just a broken version of myself. My self-esteem was so low. I was feeling a lot of shame, a lot of remorse and guilt, wishing I didn't know this person. How could I do this? But then I decided I'm not going to let this situation beat me down, because it sure was. But I was letting it. I was giving it power over me. I was giving it the ability to hurt me and make me feel low about myself. Why should I feel low about myself just because somebody chose to get really intoxicated and take my life? Why should I feel that way? So once I switched my perspective, I started going back to work. I started making content again. I started using this situation to build me up. I decided to stay single, and I've still been single over a year now. And I dedicate my life to my craft. I dedicate my life to my friends, you guys. I dedicate my life to serving the people in the world and serving the people that I love. I dedicate my life to my spirituality. My nights and weekends and mornings are spent in peace. And I think that's important. I want you guys to try to do that. Even if it's just 5 or 10 minutes in the morning and 5 or 10 minutes at night, you are going to start to notice a world of difference just by doing these things. And like I said, I was broken, I was hurt, I was destroyed. But I decided to find gratitude in things. I decided to still smile with a neck brace on me for 4 months. I decided I wasn't going to let this be my breakdown, but I was going to let it be my comeback. So my friends, I'm asking you, have you been through something hard lately? Did someone disappoint you? Did something not work out your way? This could just be the beginning of the best years of your life. Mother Teresa said, "Suffering and pain is like a kiss from God." And if that's true, God must really love me. But it's all about what we do with it. It's all about building that character and how we choose to respond to everything that happens to us. I used to crumble up and sulk, but that didn't do anything for me. And as I got older, I'm like, no, I'm not going to let this break me. And lately, it's like one thing after the next keeps happening to me. Challenges, but that's life, right? It goes up and down, but it gets better. And like I said earlier, if you change your mind, you change your life. It's all possible. Just start changing your thoughts. It's like a muscle. The more you work it, the more it'll grow. And the more of a habit it will become. And then the easier it will be to do it. And you deserve this. You deserve peace. You deserve happiness. You deserve to attract good things to you. And I'm telling you, the most powerful form of energy starts in the mind. It's our thoughts. Literally, it's like a spark. You start thinking about something, and then quantum physics states energy can't be created or destroyed, so you're thinking, and then the universe is like, boop, here you go, here you go. And it's just this back and forth dance of I'm thinking about it, so God's bringing about it. And it goes back and forth. So be careful with what you think about. Because when I give into anxiety or bad thoughts, I then get more bad. It's crazy how it works. gratitude is the number one factor of bringing everything good to you. Thanks for listening.